YouTube rant videos, just in general, YouTube. Like, now I'm not talking about, like, rant specifically on video games, movies, TV. I'm talking about YouTube, the company, rant videos. These have been kind of all over the place. I think I remember hearing about them in, like, 2016, when people started, like, complaining, or not complaining, but just getting, like, arguably upset with the company that is YouTube, and it's not the same company that was back in like 2005, 2010, all that. And I'm actually going to go right here. We're not going to react to any of this, so just so you guys know, but we're going to see YouTube's new policy is terrible. We already got people talking about YouTube's new policy. YouTube doesn't care about creators. That is a statement that I will probably going to get into in a bit. Like, we just get all these, like, stuff with YouTube and the nonsense. RGT, a content creator I don't generally watch a lot, but, like, he's on the same boat. He knows that YouTube's, like, rules are garbage. Like, there's just so much stuff. There's a lawsuit that could, like, destroy YouTube. I don't even know what this lawsuit is, but still, there's a lot of fire under YouTube at the moment, and I'm going to do my best to go over some of my concerns with YouTube in 2023. And again, this is not like a original video. I just obviously showed off multiple like examples. Like, the people have done this before. People have talked about a lot of YouTube stuff before, but what I'm going to be talking about is just the garbage that is this new system. And before you guys say anything, I know I don't really do any of this content that it's like I need to be afraid of, like, because like I don't swear, I don't play games with excessive gore and stuff like that. I don't do any of that. So, like, that is not in my ballpark. I don't really talk about those, especially with like realistic games nowadays. I don't really like seeing humans and blood, like the actual humans and blood. Now games like that guy like T or whatever, stuff like Final Fantasy Advent Children of Cloud gets stabbed in the heart or something like that, like, I'm generally fine with that because it's an animated thing. It doesn't bug me as much. It is whatever stuff is like super photorealistic, it kind of grosses me out. But I do know that like normal people don't actually care about that. I know that's a me thing. That's not like other people, but I am taking this just to alert everyone, because not everyone is me, and no, I'm not everyone. So this is going to affect a lot of people regardless of the games that they've played, and potentially also the 1-up game of the year as well as the game of the year, because they might fall into this type of trapping. But before you do that, I want to say that I want to thank you guys just very much for being a part of Trouge Game, and definitely being a part of the Twitch streams that I've been doing. I don't really do videos like this as much, so before we get into the full rant, I just want to thank everyone very much for supporting the gaming Trouge so far. I mean, we're only like, what, 19 days into 2023 at the time of this recording, and my camera did something way messed up, but I'm not going to edit that. But I love you all. Thank you guys so very much. And also, the new episode of the game Trouge should probably be out maybe in a week or so. It depends on video editing and all that, but I will keep you guys up to date with the links down below. So let's get. So my main like argument, my main like critique, and my main like reason, kind of the straw that broke the camel's back of why I wanted to talk about this, is the mythology guy. I know I probably butchered his name, but like when you look up his channel, he recently posted up another video talking about YouTube's crap again. Now, if you guys don't follow me on YouTube at the time when his first rant came out, basically, short and straight to the point, he got copyright claimed for using video and not in fair use and all that, and everyone knows that fair use is kind of a weird topic with YouTube, because like YouTube will like not like, there's some like YouTube videos where like it's completely fine, you can not be you're in your right, but it's like if they're making the money. Then there's like some YouTubers where they're like, I'm going to strike you down the second you see the Lion King, for example, and it's just like, no, like that's not how that works. It's always a double-edged sword with fair use. It's not false news. I don't know. Fair use. I can English today. I apologize. I'm only on 1 cup of coffee, so excuse me. But so it's right to the point. The second time is all of his God of War content. Now, again, I don't play God of War like that. It was the runner-up of Game of the Year. A lot of nominees got one with God of War. But God of War is definitely a popular series nowadays, and definitely because of the latest God of War game that came out, God of War Ragnarok. But apparently, all of Mythology Guys' God of War content has slowly been getting demonetized. It's been slowly getting copyright claims. It's been getting pulled down for a bunch of random nonsense that YouTube didn't warn anyone about. Didn't warn him about. Like for example, like the Mythology Guy. His content got taken down. Or at least not taken down, but like he got demonetized. So the videos can still be up, but it's not going to get pushed, and he's not making money off of it, which this is the type of money that he said he's working to get, like, projects out, to get other stuff out. And that makes me upset because, like, not only is it, like, destroying a livelihood of a human being that's legit doing nothing wrong. And most of the people that look in this doesn't spend more than 2 seconds on the video. And these videos go on for like 20 to 30 minutes at times, especially like a lot of his other content like goes up for that much. And every time he has to go in and like talk to like the YouTube help guy, which I still haven't figured out how to get that to work in general. I probably just have to go into the creator dashboard and look at that. But when he goes into like the creator help and start trying to talk to a real human being, it's never a real human being that's on the other end. They say nonsense that's back and forth, and I feel like the communication between YouTube and the content creator has been not even close. It's been far apart. And, like, that is garbage. Why would you say you're for the creators when you treat them anti-consumer? When you say you're it's like me walking into the supermarket. I pick up a thing of eggs. I pay for my eggs. And then the people start yelling at me, "Shoplifter! Shoplifter!" Where's the logic? Can you please explain the logic to that? Like, to me. Like, that makes zero sense on why YouTube is like that. Because, like, they, again, come out to you at nowhere. And they will tell you all these new rules that you have to follow. And, like, with the swearing thing, which I know that, like, people don't, like, obviously, like, people swear, that's just the human race as a whole. But also, not every content is G-rated. And, like, I know that, like, there's a lot of content creators out in the world that do that. And, like, they've been totally fine all this time. And now YouTube's, like, trying to, like, purify. I guess that's, with lack of a better word, purify all these people that are showing blood, showing gore, showing all this other stuff that YouTube never had a problem with. Because it's video games. And, like, the video game, like, art form and everything. Like, I can understand real life. Like, if it's, like, a ER, like, video, like, separate art and gaming and media. Separate real life with media. Here's the bottom line. Because YouTube doesn't see them as two different things. Because, like, video games, they go to Walmart. Video games, you can go into Walmart and buy a copy of God of War right now, and you can play it on your PS5, PS4, Xbox, all that. And Walmart doesn't have a problem with that. You can go into, like, I'm trying to think of another store, but, like, Sam's Club. I don't know. I can't really think of much stores off the top of my head. You can go into a Sam's Club, and you can buy Elden Ring. Elden Ring has a lot of that nonsense that, like, I just brought up with God of War. And, but like, Sam's Club doesn't like, have to be like, oh, you have to be 18 or older to buy this game. Like, no store, honestly, like nowadays with the self-checkout and everything, most people just don't actually like care about like the age of the game or whatever. Like, I feel like when we were kids, we thought like, oh, buying an M-weighted game. I bought Call of Duty, like the Black Ops collection, when I was 16 for my friend's birthday. I went to the self-checkout and nothing happened. I was able to bring the Black Ops collection to my friend, pay it with my own money, and I was 17 at the time. It might have been 16. Like, I was around there. Not at, like, I'm not even, like, at the M weighted. Like, because, like, they say you have to be 18 in order to buy it. So, obviously, that's out of the way. I'm getting way off topic. But, still, the point is that, like, people, like, most people do not care about this. It's really only YouTube. And it's because of the Karens or the people out there that was like, you gotta think about the children. And going into that topic, most, if not all of the videos that I've made, that other people have made to get monetized, have the little thing that you made that says it's set to not for kids. That's how we make money. That's how we separate, like, art from the, like, that's how we separate, like, you know, this is not for kids. This is not going to appear on the YouTube Kids app or whatever the heck you're doing. It's set up. So it's not, like, in line with that. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Because when you really think about it, there is absolutely no reason why YouTube should be striking down gameplay of games. Unless if it's, like, leaked gameplay. Like, okay, that's understandable. You're leaking out a game that has not been released to the public. If it's a game that everyone has played, like the first God of War, it should be fine. That's a PS2 game from, like, the year 2001. There should not be any sort of problem with uploading gameplay of that. I mean, he didn't even just, like, upload gameplay. He was talking about every inaccuracy of God of War, which means that he was going through and talking about every, like, problem that God of War has that's not, like, factually correct or whatever. Gosh, YouTube in this platform, bro. I really don't know what the future of this is. And again, I don't know if they're going to go after me because I've streamed games like Skyrim and Halo, like, on my YouTube for a while. I don't know, and I even reviewed Halo 1, 2, and 3, which I do have plans to revisit in the near future. I don't have no idea if they're going to, like, see that and go, hey, stop right there. It's so stupid. I know that this video is definitely not original, and I know that it's not way scripted out, like, at all, and I was just kind of just talking for, like, a long time, but I feel like I needed to get this out. I was thinking about it for a couple of days. I was like, maybe I should, like, acknowledge this, and then I said on stream I was going to record it last night. It's now morning, and so this is the video. I apologize. But new content is going to be showing up today. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. All the links to my socials and everything is down below. Join the Trouge gang if you want to. Have yourselves a fantastic night or day. And as always, keep gaming.